Right. It has been a long time. Um, it has been a long time, boys. I'll give you a bit of an update. So, in the time since I last streamed, a lot has happened. A lot. One, I got another job, which I was off for 2 months. That's fucked. But I got a new job. I'm fucking happy with life at this point. Life has been the past few months for me have been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of fuck arounds, but God always has a plan. Plan for us all. All right. What matters at the end of the day is that we're here and we're healthy. Doesn't matter how bad it gets, just as long as you come back. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So, start off with the updates. So, since my last stream, I don't know when it was because it would have been the last stream and before the most recent thing I would have done on this channel was stream, not upload because I don't really upload much at all. There's been a lot that's happened. All of it pretty much has been positive, really. Yeah, a lot of it has been positive. I got a job. I'm on pretty good money. I'm a first year apprentice, so people say, "Oh, that shit money, it's such a pretty good money." I'm not going to say what I'm on because that you guys don't need to know that information. Only my mates, close mates, do, and my parents and all that. But since fucking fuck. I'll extend my mic over here because I got a surprise. It's not really a surprise, actually. It's not really a surprise. It's just a thing that has happened, please. So I've got a new PC, but it doesn't run nearly as well as it should. Because I've got the new PC because the PC that I'm currently streaming on was running like shit. It kept on crashing. Nothing was working. It was just pointless to try and play. So what I've done, I bought a new PC. It runs like fucking shit. I want to get a refund, but if my main PC just starts crashing again, I'll just go back to this PC. But you guys will like it. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like when it turns on. I just plugged it in. I haven't turned it on yet. So this is it. This will work. My webcam. So I turned it on at the back. That's what it looks like. Looks like a fucking beast. Can control the lights. Can also turn them off. Change the colors of this shit. Can also change the color from this button. This is probably my favorite one. Yeah, it's rainbow, which is gay, but it looks the best with the RAM. So, yeah. So this PC has an RTX 4060 in it, Ryzen 7 5700X, 16 gigs of DDR4 3600 megahertz RAM. On paper, it's a beast of a PC. But this just doesn't do the job for me, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't do the job for me. So I look a little bit different. A little bit. So teeth are looking pretty decent, I like to think. But that's not what this stream is about. Stream is about a boxing stream for me, boys. So you see that? Just slightly change the angle. But yeah, it was pretty much just a quick update on my life. Right. All right. So I still have this other pea. So what I will say is I'm grateful for what I got. And in 3 months, about that, I'm getting my pea. I can go for my peas. And I'm going to be changing the exhaust tips on them. I'll show you. There it is. Fucking down again. So the reason why it's aimed in there is because the exhaust tips are in here. You guys can't really fucking see them, but pretty dusty. Why is it black and white? The stream, I don't know. But yeah, looks pretty fucking cool. Kind of see it. It will look better in real life. Trust me. It does. But what I can say is I'm blessed. I am really blessed. I'm grateful for what I've got. I'm grateful for the position I am in. There's not really any reason. There's no reason why I shouldn't be. Realistically, I've good life, good parents. Hopefully, I've got a bright future. You can't tell the future, but currently not talking to any girls. I was. That ship has sailed. Nothing came from that. Tell you about that. So I was on the bus going to the gym. The bus stops by a school. I'm not going to name what school, but the girl was in year 11. So I would just sit on the bus, mind my own business. And then the girl came to sit in front of me. I was like, okay. I just ignored her. Then a few minutes later, I get asked for my Snapchat. I just said no. I'm just trying to relax or something like that. Fuck. You guys can barely hear me. I had just said no, I'm just trying to relax. And 5 minutes later, the same girl comes up, or a different girl comes up to me and asked for it again. So I was like, I said, how old is this girl? She said, year 11, which that doesn't fucking tell me how old she is. She could be fucking 12 and in year 11. She wasn't. Fuck. It's weird. But yeah, so I started, then I still said no. Then I was on the bus. Then I actually got handed the Snapchat on a note. I couldn't fucking read it. I'm not going to say the girl's name because naming names is wrong at this point. So I didn't know what it said, so I sent it to my mate Chase. Shout out Chase. He's a fucking homo. And he told me what the name said. I was like, oh, so I added them. They didn't fucking know who I was. So I told them who I was. I said, when are you going to show me your face? She was like, when are you going to show me yours? And I was like, didn't you see what I look like? I said, didn't you see what I look like on the bus? She was like, oh, you're the bus guy. And I was like, yeah. So yeah, me and her would start talking a little bit. Then out of nowhere, she just starts ghosting me, which is a bit fucking odd. So I asked her about it. She said, "Oh, she just hasn't been Snapchatting people much." So after a little bit, I was just like, "Fuck this." So I unadded her, but I still had her followed on Instagram. I unfollowed her on Instagram. One of my mates was following her out of nowhere, and she was following my mate. So I thought, okay, maybe they're talking. Which at the time I cared a little bit, but then I was like, there's no reason to care. If my mate wants to go out with her, she can. He can. He's a good mate. I'm not going to name his name, but yeah, he's a good mate. All my mates that I have are really good. Grateful to have them. But yeah, there was this other chick that I asked her out. I asked her if I said I want to take you out. She said that'd be nice. And then I said, okay, when? I think I said, how about this weekend? She said she's still getting over a relationship or something. You know, which I was like, that's fucking 3 months ago. Which it was. It was. I waited a long time to start talking to her. So yeah. But yeah, when I get my P's, I'll ask her again. But she said she just wants to spend time with her dad, which is fair enough. I like spending time with my dad as well. I thought something was going on with her dad, but I'm not going to go into details. But nothing really came off it. I didn't ask her because it's none of my business. So when I get my P's, I'll ask her again. And I'll say, want to go out this Friday or something, or want to go out this Saturday. And I can say I can come pick you up, all that. Fucking, yeah. That was weird. Yeah, so I can do that. And because this girl, she's fucking hot. My mate knows it. He asked me about it. I said, nothing's happened with it. Nothing's happening with it. I was like, oh, why? Like, just because nothing's happened with it. So, yeah. That's pretty much a life update on me. So, yeah. Not really much has happened. I'm fine with not talking to a girl at this point. I don't need to. One of my mates, I'm not going to name his name, but he's one of my good mates. I told him I just want to go out with a girl. He said, bro, you don't need to. No, it's not a big priority. Which I actually was like, yeah, fair enough. It's not actually a big priority. I don't need to go out with a girl. I can go out with a dude. I'm kidding. No, I don't need to be going on dates and shit. I'm fucking 16 years old. I'm in probably the prime of my life. So maybe not. I think the prime of your life